Hello, welcome on Alt Control. Tatiana here. We're at a place called the Midway, where a wonderful festival is happening right now, titled Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is a festival and non-profit established in 2012 by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit, showing amazing indie games doing GDC each year. But this year, with the help of Withrow Switches, they also organize an exhibition dedicated to Alt Control, and we are going to show you that right now. Follow me!
I'm Craig. I'm Andrew. We brought something called the Mashing LED.
Okay.
And we worked with Robin Baumgarten to put it together, and it's a really simple game using 2 LED strips, some wireless Arduino technology inside the arcade boxes, and the objective is to just mash as many buttons as you can, as fast as you can, to fill the LED bar before the next person does.
And it's based on a concept by an artist called James Med, who made it, back in 2016, something like that. And we showed it a few times, and we asked James if we can turn it into an LED version. So we showed this at GDC in 2019, and then we kind of refreshed it with Robin this year for Day of the Devs.
This is the longest it's ever been. I think it's like, the first one was like 1 meter long, and this is 5 meters long. So yeah, it's fun. It's really cool.
We'll maybe try and work on it a little bit more and be able to pop it up at events a little bit quickly, which would be really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to set up, and it fits into different venues. You can actually calibrate it to change the length of the game as well, so you can shorten it and things like that. So yeah.
And the controllers are wireless as well, thanks to Robin's incredible intelligence, which is really good. Thank you, Robin. On camera, thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, James.
He also did say, though, if there are any bugs, it was Robin's fault. Yeah. So I want that.
If Robin did a good job. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ian Beckman. So we brought Channel Death, which is kind of a digital escape room where you're kind of like serial killers taken over the city and kidnapped all these victims, and you set up this fiendish puzzle for you to solve. And so you're playing it and you're trying to figure out these mini games, and there's an overarching puzzle, and it's kind of just crazy. This came out of a game jam, like a Halloween kind of game jam, where we decided we wanted to make something with this kind of unique control scheme. We jammed it out, we really liked it. We submitted it to Alt Control, we got in, and we're like, okay, we gotta make this good all of a sudden. So this game is played with a 27-year-old TV remote entirely. So you have to kind of flip through channels, and each channel is going to have a different mini game on it. And some of those mini games are going to be like, here's Simon Says you have to play. Some of them are like, you have to look at the remote and be like, what's the secret button I need to press to beat this kind of thing? And so you kind of do all those things. By solving these puzzles, you're finding hints for an overarching puzzle that takes about 3 hours to solve and is kind of designed to be played as a crowd.
Okay, and what's the future for that game?
We're going to have fun with it, Alt Control, and I don't know what's going to come next for it. But with custom hardware, it's like you can never really do too much with it.
Of course. So see you at alt.ctrl.GDC, I guess.
Yes, we'd love to.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. What's your name and what the game is about?
Yes, my name is Yasuhiro Chida. It's Jet Cola, only shake bottle game.
Okay, so this is Jet Cola and you gotta shake the bottle to win. Okay, and your name is Yasuhiro Chida. Okay, and you will be at Alt Control GDC too?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you at Alt Control GDC.
Yes, see you.
In 2-3 days?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
See you later.
Yep.
I'm Alistair Moe. We brought Bib Goes Home. You play the game on a pop-up book using light, Bluetooth controller and magic.
Okay.
I'm a really, really big pop-up book fan. And I've seen some people do some cool stuff with projection mapping and thought that we can bring these together. Like you can change the scene really, really quickly in a pop-up book with one set of calibration in the first place. And we tried it out and it worked and people seem to love it. So. In the future, we're trying to bring it to market as a like mass market type thing. So like sell a base unit with the game console projector and a book, and then sell a whole bunch of different books that work with it.
Okay. Do you have dates?
As soon as possible. Hopefully, the next couple of years we'll have something at market. But
Okay, couple of years. Thank you so much, Alistair.
Yeah, so my name is Tomo Kihara. I'm a game developer and media artist based in Tokyo.
My name is Daniel Coppin. I'm also a media artist slash designer based in London, part of a group called Playful Design Duo. That's between myself and my partner Saki Maruyama.
So as you can see, the game is called outdraw.ai. It's a game where you must draw something in a way that the AI doesn't understand, but the humans can.
Yeah, so it's basically like Pictionary, but one of the guesses is an AI, in a nutshell.
So the collaboration started at this art incubation center called Civic Creative Tokyo, and we applied for a grant to make art project with an AI, and this was like the end result of the whole thing.
Yeah, so we did that last year. We started development October 2022, and we showcased it for the first time in a similar exhibition style in Tokyo last March. Yeah.
So we plan to release like an online version where anybody can drop in and play on outdraw.ai, which is coming in May, this 2024.
Okay.
So yeah,
Coming in May.
coming in May.
That's the plan.
Hopefully.
That's the plan.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
No worries.
Thank you. Yes. We are at the Asian Art Museum. There's a space called RAD.
It stands for Research and Development.
Oh yes, it's trying to like have like video art and like games placed more in like art context within this art museum that started very recently in January.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're showing a game called How Not to Get Hit by a Self-Driving Car. And the premise of the game is basically you need to cross the street without being detected as a human or pedestrian in the eye of the AI camera.
So like there's several ways to win in this game. So you win in this game by being undetected and reaching the goal, and you lose when you get detected. You have to start again. So people do all sorts of crazy things, like turning, like rolling on the ground, jumping, and some people like bring their own props, like umbrellas or like some parts of suitcases, and try to hide them. And that's also an effective strategy as well.
Yeah, so the basic idea is if you manage to reach the goal without being detected, then basically that means that the self-driving car didn't see you there, and means that you technically got hit by the self-driving car. Whereas if you lose, well, of course, you don't want to lose. It also means that the self-driving car stopped for you, so that's technically a good thing. So through this game, we really want to sort of reveal these edge cases in the data of self-driving cars, which are becoming more prevalent in San Francisco, of course, and sort of bring to light and educate people of the capabilities, but also the limitations of this technology. Yeah, so we originally showed it in Bristol as part of the Playable City Sandbox program last year, and we showed it in summer last year. And yeah, the context there was more outdoors, so we got people of the British public bringing in all sorts of different props to try it in the British urban environment. Afterwards, we brought it to Tokyo, which was shown in an indoor context, and we made it more site-specific, so we adapt, visually we adapt the game, but also through doing that, it's interesting to see the different strategies we get from different cultures around the world, and also sort of reveal basically how the strength of how the algorithm sees pedestrians in different regions of the world.
I guess like we want to take it to many places around the world. One of the reasons we started was that we noticed that a lot of like the self-driving car research and computer vision related stuff, a lot of the data set comes from like actually this part of the world, California, because there's a lot of tech companies here. So what's happening is that the data sets, it's sometimes like a bit hard to detect like pedestrians that are in like different places. For instance, in Tokyo, we figured out that people wearing like long fluffy coats, for the AI, it's a bit hard to detect that they are pedestrian. Probably because like in US, there's not much places where people wear something like that. It's a bit more like an East Asian thing. And I feel like it's quite important to have like these edge case data collections that we do on many parts of the world, like to see the bustling streets of Mumbai, to see how like kids play in Tokyo. And I think, yeah, we do want to show it around the world. Hopefully, but we don't know.
Yeah, so through this game, we're gathering sort of like very, valuable edge cases of self-driving cars missing pedestrians. While we operate as independent designers, the sort of and also through the game, people can basically consent to send that data and basically add to the data set. So essentially, the people's gameplay can actually contribute to making self-driving cars safer and better in the future, essentially. So perhaps doing something with that in the future, maybe.
Thank you so much, guys.
No worries.
No worries.
So that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, take care and be playful. Playful.